Hey everyone, it's Zach back again with another video. It's been quite some time, but I'm back. Hey, stop right there. Past Zach, present day Zach coming to you. To let you know that part of my New Year's resolutions was to post weekly videos for the entire year. I am obviously a month late to starting, but no time like the present to start, so this is the first video of the year, first week of February. And from this video on, I am going to be posting weekly for up until next February at least. And yes, so if you are not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe because you're going to be seeing a lot more of me this year. And that is all I have to say right now. Let's get back to Past Zach. So this is a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and as you can tell by the title, I am going to be making my own clothes for the first time, or at least attempting to. So I've done some sewing in the past. I took one class last year, and before that I'd never done any sewing before, like maybe like a little bit of hand sewing when I was a kid, but other than that, no real sewing before. So I made a few projects in that class, which I'll put on the screen here. Actually, I can just, they're right here, I'll grab them for you. I'll do a show and tell. Okay. So, okay, well, this is the most recent one I did. It's like a bustier top made out of upcycled denim. So I thrifted a pair of jeans and turned it into this. Kind of turned out pretty good. I just did it on one of the dress forms at my school's sewing lab. And then this is my final project or part of my final project for my sewing class from last year. I did a little kind of bandeau type, not even bandeau, but like bra top kind of shirt. A jacket made out of this upholstery fabric, which we will also be working with today. And then I made this skirt out of just this tan, I'm not really even sure what kind of material this is, but yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to make clothes that I could personally wear. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So I have some leftover material from that same project, and I actually saw this vest, I think it was on Instagram a long time ago. I don't have like the exact listing or who it's designed by or anything. I do have a picture, I screenshotted it, but I remember it being like very expensive, and I was like, okay, well I cannot buy that. I think this one's made out of like woven pieces of books or magazines or something, but I just really like the silhouette of it. It's not like anything I have, and yeah, I thought, well, why don't I attempt to make something similar? So that is what we're doing. So yeah, if you liked some of the work you saw and what we're doing today, make sure you follow my Instagram, which I will link below, because I post all my design, well not all of it, but a lot of my design work and stuff like that on there, and I'm going to be doing a whole lot more with fashion design this upcoming semester because, as I said a few videos back, I'm going to be an intern, a design assistant at a little shop that my teacher from my sewing class owns, so that will be very fun, and I'll have a lot more work being produced because of that. But yeah, follow my Instagram. Okay, so let's get right into it. So I actually have started this project. I started it back in January, way before COVID or anything was in our minds. So yeah, I started this and then just kind of never finished it, but that's okay. We're here today to finish what we started. So basically what I did was, through that class I had learned how to draft a basic bodice in women's wear, but never done anything menswear. So I just kind of used like the techniques that I learned for draping to drape this on myself as if I were a dress form or a mannequin. Yeah, so I made this basic template for it. I don't know how, I'll just do it sitting down so you can actually see it. Because I feel like if I stand up, I'll be out of frame. I don't know how well it's going to fit over the sweatshirt, but you'll get the idea. Yeah, so I basically made this basic template. Just kind of took some material and draped it on me. I'm sure there's videos out there of how you could do that. I just kind of made it up as I went. If you want a more in-depth tutorial, comment below and I could probably make that happen. But yeah, so I started with this basic template. I'm wearing kind of an oversized sweatshirt, so it doesn't fit perfectly over this. But yeah, so I started with that, just in muslin. Did all the pieces individually and then kind of sewed them up together. And then I transferred the pattern onto pattern paper, which I had left over from the class as well. So I made the back piece, and then the front piece as well. And then this one I'll cut on the fold so that it is one big piece. And then these I'll cut two small pieces, just like it is on here, so that the back is open. Yes. So now I think what we can do is cut the pieces. If anything doesn't make sense in this video or you have questions or anything, make sure to comment it below and I will make sure to get back and answer any questions. Okay, so I have all the pieces cut out now. Got my sewing machine out. In case you're wondering, I have a Singer Simple machine, which I actually got from Aldi of all places. It was only like $70, pretty cheap for a sewing machine. Does everything I need, does the basic stuff. And yeah, so I gotta get my thread ready and then we will start sewing. Alright, so the machine's all set up. Now, normally I would pin the pieces together, but I'm going to try using these clips that I just got instead, just as such a thick material, and it's just going to end up bending a lot of my pins. So I'm going to try doing it just with these clips. I'm going to go ahead and sew up this first side seam. Alright, just finished that one, snipping the threads. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Got that one done, and now I'm going to do the shoulder seams on each side. Next, I'm going to be adding bias tape, which I'll show you in a second, to these armholes, the neck hole, and then these two back seams and the bottom seam. And then installing a zipper on the back, and then these seams that I've sewn already. I was going to do bias tape on them, but I think I'm just going to leave them with the raw edge for now, and then once I can get back into the sewing lab next semester, I'll just use a serger to finish up these edges. Alright, so this is bias tape. I'll come over there and give you a closer look. In case you've never heard of this before, it is basically this piece of fabric that's folded over, and it's called bias tape because it's cut on the bias, which is like the diagonal of the fabric, which gives it a little bit of stretch to it. So basically what I'm going to use it to cover all the raw edges because this fabric frays a lot, so just to keep that in and make sure, since this, as you can see, the fabric makes a lot of fuzz, to make sure that's kind of kept in once the garment's all finished. I realized that it doesn't really make sense to put the bias tape on first. I kind of have to do the serging of these the seams I already did first, otherwise like it won't really work to go back and do it. So I think I'm gonna stop here, and once I can get back in the lab, finish those edges, and then come back. So I will see you then. Hey everyone, it's been about a month since I filmed that last clip. So I'm back at school now. I have started working in the textiles lab as a lab monitor, so I was able to get in there to do those finished seams that I was talking about. I can show you a little sneak peek of that. So here is an example. I use a machine called a serger, which basically just gets that finished line, makes it harder for the material to fray, and then I just sewed them down so that they would lay flat. I did that same thing for the shoulder seams here, and then the side seams right here. And then now for the armhole, around the neck line and the bottom hem, and then the side, the two parts that join in the back, I'm going to add something called bias tape. I actually learned how to do this from a YouTube video, so I will link that video down below in case you're interested in learning how. And yeah, so I will see you once I'm done putting this on. It's a few days later now. It took me a lot longer than I was expecting to finish the bias tape, but it's all done now. As you can see, all these raw edges are fully finished. Looks all nice and clean. I also put in a zipper along the back. So yeah, it's all done now. Looks pretty good if I do say so myself. And now I was thinking I'll go try styling it with a few different outfits to kind of see how I would wear this. So I will go do that right now. This first outfit, we've got an all gray fit going out underneath, and then obviously the vest on top. Little turtleneck, kind of mock neck kind of thing. And then you've got these pants. Not really even sure what you'd call them. They have these weird front pockets in the back, which is my favorite part. Yeah, I like the all gray underneath, I think. Really highlights the vest, and yeah, nice little outfit. So this next outfit is a bit more formal, more dressed up. We've got this collared button-down shirt. Nice color blocking. I think the green color goes quite well with the orange. Then some pleated pants on the bottom, and I think the darker color kind of balances out the lighter colors on top. Full spin for you there. Yeah, that's this outfit. Okay, so this outfit is a bit out of my comfort zone, but that's alright. Typically I don't wear anything sleeveless or any tank tops or anything, but you know what, I wanted to step out of my box and, you know, why not switch it up a little bit. So I paired it with these kind of wide-legged, a little bit high-waisted jeans that I got a couple of videos back in a thrifting haul. And then I kind of cuffed up the vest to kind of match it up with the high-waisted pants. And yes, that is this outfit. This outfit is quite similar to the all gray one, with having a mock neck underneath, but this time we got almost a navy blue, pretty dark blue underneath, which I think balances quite well with the orange, and then we've got some khaki colored corduroy pants on the bottom, nice and flowy, which I think kind of balances well with the more structured top going on. And yeah. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up if you want, comment anything you want, and subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading a lot more frequently this year, so you don't want to miss it. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.